community bracing for some changes ahead of a new year. The state legislature.
Good afternoon and happy Friday to everyone. We have some guests in the studio waiting to be interviewed. Thanks for joining us on the last Midwest Access of 2023. I'm Cami Raisler alongside David Burgett. He is here filling in for Nick Jansen once again today. Yes. We're almost there to the end of the year.
I know. We have, 3 more days to go?
So you started at KTTC in 2023?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah, all right. Good to have you again here on Midwest Access. We have a lot to get to on Midwest Access, including several guests that will be joining us in just a bit. So here is a brief preview of what we have ahead on Midwest Access. We are going to take you to Bitter and Pour. It's the perfect time to learn how to make a mixed drink or two. We also have a comedian that will be performing at Goonies Comedy Club, and some McDonald's Happy Meal collectibles are all the rage right now. Our friends from McDonald's will be here shortly to show off some of the new toys. Plus another New Year's Eve event in Rochester we have to tell you about. And then, of course, a look back at 2023 right here on Midwest Access. So a lot of fun ahead here on this Friday as we prepare for the new year. And
it's
a Sunday night.
A Sunday night New Year's.
I like it though, because then for many it's a 3-day weekend.
It's a 3-day weekend, unless you gotta work. I mean, that's gonna be a tough turnaround if you're out. Well, I'll work the morning, but I will be sleeping, so I'll be responsible.
Okay, good. Let's get to our question of the day today. Here it is. 35% of people say they definitely do this more during the holidays. Take a nap? You nap more during the holidays because you're so tired of shopping?
I was going to say eat more sweets, eat more candy. There's a lot of that going around, and chocolate and
maybe
all
it's
that
bake.
Stuff. Could be bake.
Jerry says shop. Pat agrees, binge eating.
Reflect on the past and share memories.
Okay, that's a good answer. Michael says listen to music. Not a bad answer as well. Some good answers on Facebook. We post this every day, the question every day on Facebook. You can let us know what you think the answer is, and we, of course, will tell you the actual answer at the end of the show. All right, as we ring in the new year, it's not going to be freezing cold like we've had some years.
No, it's not going to be freezing cold at all. In fact, the sun actually made an appearance today for one of the first times this week.
Love to see that.
What do you know? So we're seeing a lot of sunny skies right now. The sun is slowly starting to set. You can see the start of a nice little sunset there in Lake City. So lots of blue to go around. We are going to be seeing temperatures around the region into the 30s for us, into the upper 30s here in Rochester. We hit 37 degrees so far for today, but some places did top to about 41 degrees if in more of our eastern counties. We are not tracking much on the radar at the moment, besides some stray cloud coverage towards Minneapolis. The next thing we need to really kind of keep an eye on right now is this low pressure system in this cold front that's off towards Canada. This will be coming through our region really through tomorrow and afternoon into the overnight hours, bringing us a chance for a little bit of some snow in the forecast. But don't worry, for the rest of tonight, we are going to be seeing temperatures into the go from the low 30s into the higher 20s and more clear skies. Before we get some cloud coverage, it's going to build into the forecast for tomorrow morning. But what we're tracking here in the Weather Center, we're going to see the chance for some isolated snowfall on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night into Sunday morning, like I said. But we are to be tracking some more milder temperatures as we start the new year here in southeastern Minnesota and northeast Iowa. So that's something to look forward to, but I'll be breaking down that snow chance that we're going to be seeing for tomorrow in just a few minutes coming up here. Cami?
All right, David, thank you so much. Scott and Liam Stroh join me now. Scott is the owner of Chaotic Good Brewing Company in Casson. How are you?
Great.
How are you, Liam?
Good.
Good. Is your Christmas vacation going well?
Yeah.
Good. And show off your sweater. You have to see this sweater. Ramen noodles. Do you like ramen noodles?
Yeah.
You do? So much that you have a sweater with them on it, huh? That's pretty cool. So we have another New Year's Eve event to tell you about. This happening in Casson at the brewing company there.
Yes, Chaotic Good.
Chaotic Good Brewing Company in Casson, and it has to do with puzzles.
Yes.
What more can you tell us?
So we have one of our puzzle competitions. So this one is a 1,000-piece puzzle.
Okay.
It's a fantasy Costco, so it's kind of a fun little puzzle. And it starts at noon, teams of up to 5.
And this is on Sunday?
It's on, New Year's Eve.
Okay.
And the first 2 teams done with the puzzle win prizes.
Win prizes. This is a really fun party idea, a different party idea.
Yeah. And it's a way to do something earlier in the day so you can have fun. You go bring out your family. We're an extremely family-friendly environment. So the whole family can come compete or come out with your friends. And, it's something fun. Some people do it to try to win. Some just enjoy getting to be out and try to put together a puzzle with their friends.
Yes, and have some good beer along with it.
Well, I think it's pretty good, but I'm a little biased.
Tell us more about the beer that you do offer for folks that maybe haven't made their way over to Casson.
Sure, yeah. So we have a pretty wide range of beers that we make in-house. Everything that we have on site, we make on site. So we've got the whole range. We've got light and dark and hoppy, malty. You name it, we've got something for you. We try to keep something on tap for everybody.
Which is this one right here?
So this is our Initiative Cream Ale. That was
Okay.
actually the very first beer we ever made commercially. So we've had it on for 3 years.
Are
since
you the
then.
brewmaster?
So, one of.
Okay.
I am one of the brewers. Yeah.
When did you decide this is something you wanted to do?
Well, I've been making beer for almost 15 years. Always thought it would be kind of fun. Yeah, I did it as a hobby. I always thought it'd be a fun option. And here, maybe about 4 years ago, I was like, time to try something different.
And now you have your own tap room.
Yep. It's been an adventure.
So fun. And how did you decide 1,000 piece puzzle? Leanne, did you have part in this? Can you put a 1,000 piece puzzle together? You don't think so?
Well,
With some friends, maybe.
So we also carry gaming stuff. So Chaotic Good is a gaming reference.
Sure.
So we have,
I didn't know that.
Pokemon cards and things like that. So we get our puzzles from the same people we get our gaming stuff from. So we
Okay.
try to find things that are at least a little bit on brand, a little bit nerdy, a little bit different, because folks get to keep the puzzle taken home with them at the end of the night. And it's hard to find fun, cool puzzles that aren't 1,000 piece.
Sure.
That is actually for this one is for our next puzzle night at the end of January.
Okay, so you often have puzzle nights?
Yeah, we have them every couple of months. This one, actually, I just checked on the way in, and there's only one seat left. One group for one more team for the one on New Year's
Good.
Eve.
Okay, $20.
Yep, $20 gets you buys
Is that per
in-
person or per
per
team?
team.
Per team, okay.
For a team of up to 5, and you get to keep the puzzle when you're done.
And hopefully you'll be done by midnight.
That's the goal.
Maybe a little bit earlier than midnight, but you never know.
Right.
You could be chatting, having some beer, putting the puzzle together. So fun. More details on our website, KTTC.com. How do they register online ahead or right when they come in?
Yep. So the best option would be to register ahead. They
Yeah.
can find it on our Facebook or on our website.
Okay. All right, Liam, thank you so much for being here, and your dad as well. How old are you again?
7.
And what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. I like that color as well. High five. Good job. Way to go. Thanks, guys, for being
Thank
here.
you.
Happy New Year. More details at KTTC.com. Just another event that you can check out, this one in Casson. All right, we have to take a break. When we come back, we are going to make some drinks at Bitter and Pour as we head into the new year. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. If you're looking for some holiday cocktail ideas to try at home, we have some recipes for you from Bitter and Pour in Rochester. Getting into the holiday spirit, our Salentia Slabak paid the Rochester Speakeasy a visit. Hey, Salentia.
Hey, Cammie. Well, I am here at Bitter and Pour. Again, I'm trying to get some holiday spirit going on, getting ready for the holidays. I am going to be talking to the general manager, Andrew Ferguson here, who's patiently standing by. Hello. How are you?
Good.
You getting ready for the holidays?
I am.
Okay, so what's going on that you have this weekend, the following weekend?
Just doing our normal stuff.
Okay.
Holiday featured cocktails.
I have to ask you something. For people who have not been here before, you do not take reservations.
Correct. We're first come, first serve. You are allowed to book our private event room or buy out the whole bar, but otherwise we are first come, first serve.
So is there a good time to come down here, or that's just the nature of the
Weekdays and early.
weekdays and early?
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're gonna come on a weekend, you want to get the earlier the better.
Okay.
We do end up with quite a wait on the weekends. Well, Josh will take over for you.
Right. Okay, Josh.
Yeah, we've got our 3 holiday featured cocktails right now. I'll go over with you. One of them we've run at least 3 years in a row right now. I think drinking this cocktail is a lot like watching Home Alone or what's the other one? Die Hard. Great.
I like Die Hard. Okay. So did you come up with this yourself, this drink yourself?
I had a hand in it. I would say most of this cocktail came from a former employee, Brian Kettering.
Oh.
It is spectacular.
And is this a fan favorite, do you think? A lot of folks here?
I think so, yeah. These are so busy. These are pre-made in a bottle like this ahead of time. Basically what this is a Tom Collins made with a house-made cranberry syrup and a nice rosemary liqueur. We call it the Mistletoe.
Really?
Yep. Very bright, crisp, refreshing, nice savory notes from that rosemary. I think
look at that.
took the
Okay.
base of the Tom Collins name and made it look very Christmassy, almost like mistletoe.
Beautiful. It does look like mistletoe.
Yeah,
Wow. That was quick.
yeah, pretty easy.
That was almost too easy. Can anyone make that at home? I'm just guessing.
Top secret for now, but we'll see.
Okay. All right.
Maybe we'll show you. How to make it.
Okay. So again, the name of that one is called?
That's called the mistletoe.
The mistletoe. Okay. Remember that when you guys come down, you might want to order one of those.
I'll show you how to make the next one.
Okay.
This is called the coquito. This is a traditional Puerto Rican holiday cocktail. Basically rum, and I call it coconut nog. You can put egg in here. We opt not to, just for longevity.
Got it.
Basically, you start out with a rum. I love this new rum called Black Frost out of New Ulm, local product.
And it's local.
Yeah, I think it's a nice Christmassy name kind of with the frost in there.
Wow.
gonna
Now,
make-
how much are you making and for how many people?
This will be about 3 liters, which would equate to about 12 drinks.
Okay. 12 drinks. All right, Andrew. I think I can.
This one
Gonna
you-
have to share that.
This-
right.
This one you make ahead of time and let the flavors kind of blend together, and it gets better and better as you go. A little bit of vanilla extract.
Okay. And again, did you come up with this recipe yourself?
No, this is a classic cocktail. Yep, Puerto Rican. Right here we have cinnamon and nutmeg. I like to keep the liquid moving to help incorporate all the flavors together here.
Right. I see that.
Next, we're going to go in with some evaporated milk.
Now, is this not too much of a secret because you're sharing it with us if anyone wanted to try this at home?
You could find this on the internet.
Okay.
Yep. This would be like me showing you how to make a margarita or an old fashioned.
Got it.
I've got some cream of coconut here.
Now, that looks different.
Yeah, so
Not
this-
as white.
Yeah, this likes to separate out, so I put it in hot water. Otherwise, it gets very, very clumpy. So I did that ahead of time. That's why it looks clear.
Oh. So that's 2 of those.
Yeah. Let's keep the mix moving at all times.
Okay.
Now this cocktail is, as you can see, very creamy, sweet. It's got some nice spice notes with the vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
And that looks like condensed
That's
milk.
condensed milk.
Okay.
Yep, sweetened condensed milk.
Yeah, there's a lot of milk going on there.
Yeah. Yep. And one more, and then we're done.
I can see how it would taste. I haven't tried it yet. Eggnoggish, I guess I could say. Yeah.
Like a tropical version
Yeah,
of eggnog
yeah.
for sure. Here, this is warm. We're gonna chill that to serve it later, but I've got one to show what the final product looks like.
Oh, great. So it should be chilled.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You can make it stored in these bottles. This will keep weeks and weeks. If you put an egg in there, I would drink it sooner than later. You just pour straight out of the bottle. This is a very easy one again. If you're having a holiday party, this would be a great one
I
to
was
do.
going to say, that looks
bit
like a
ahead of
great
time.
gift, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can make this and put it in one of those bottles at any craft store.
Little gold dust on there.
What?
that
Look
up there.
at that. Gold
You could
dust?
put cinnamon in there if you like. If you serve it on ice, it'll hold that better. But there's the coquito.
Coquito. Those are beautiful.
Absolutely.
They're almost too beautiful to drink.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to try it.
Got one
but-
more special one for you.
Okay.
This we call chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
I like the name already.
Yeah. This is an old fashioned. We're going for house bitters.
Okay.
And a little bit of walnut. I've got a nice another local product, the Tattersall High Rye Bourbon, bottled in bond 4-year.
And it's local. That's great. You guys are using local products.
Yeah, we try to use a lot of local products whenever we can. All right, we're gonna add ice and stir.
Now, again, is this your recipe or?
This is
Okay.
a signature house recipe here.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, is it just you, Josh, working the bar? You got to have help on the
We
weekend.
have lots of helpers.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
going to say, if you have to make all these.
A lot of people comment when I'm here past open now. They say, "Oh, you're finally working." Huh?
Right. Okay, Andrew's joining us now.
So we're gonna use some pyrotechnics here. I've got a chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
You're not kidding. Look how beautiful that is. That is impressive. And look at the ice. It has the, is that the logo on there? What is it?
Yeah,
Bitter and
we
pour
make
on
it
the ice. Look
butter
at
on
that.
ice here. I've got our logo on there. We can cut any size we want for any glass we have. Call this a butter stick. It looks like a stick of butter. Kind of. That's when you can really smell that a little like lemony, and it's it smells like a roasted nut for sure, almost like my grandpa's chimney in the basement. I think. Yeah, mistletoe, coquito, and chestnuts roasting on an old fashioned.
You guys, this was great. This was really great. Thank you so much for sharing some holiday spirits with us. I really appreciate it. You bet. I'm going to kick it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, looks so good. And if you've ever been to Bitter and Pour, you know that there's a secret code that you have to figure out to enter the speakeasy in Rochester. We have more about Bitter and Pour on our website. That's kttc.com. Just click Midwest Access. Still ahead, a comedian has just entered the studio. When you can catch him this weekend and where? We'll chat with Tommy Thompson after the break. Thanks for sticking with us here on Midwest Access. We are live with Tommy Thompson now. You can catch him at Goonies Comedy Club this weekend. He is the headliner, and you've added an extra show.
Yes, this is the big weekend. This is the big weekend for comics as far as, everybody looks forward to New Year's Eve. So,
the trifecta.
Yeah, so Sunday is a little weird that it's going to be a Sunday New
Right.
Year's, but, it's a 7:30 show. It's great. It's, I think it's going to be good for everybody like me that I'm not going to be up anyways
Sure.
to ring in the New Year's. I haven't done that in 10 years probably. So it's good. Yeah, you get to come out and have some drinks, and it's going to be a super fun weekend. We got great comics, and Goonies is always super fun. So
Yeah, and Goonies has been packed every time I've been there this year.
Yep, they're doing a great job. I think they're back to running a midweek show too, like a showcase. So I think that helps. Mark and Jasmine do a great job there. So it's always probably my favorite week of the year is to coming down here. So
remind our viewers again, you were here last year. Where are you from originally?
So I live in St. Paul. So it was 50 minutes or something like that.
Which is great.
Yeah, perfect. So so it's a quick buzz down here, and it's nice to be able to be working for the holiday at home.
Right.
To where I could, I'll probably go home in between shows on one of these,
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing. So it's gonna be a fun weekend.
So was your year super busy?
Super busy. So we've my wife and I we have a little one at home now too. So it's like it's just been a whirlwind. So it's great. I will say to get away a little bit.
Yeah.
Even if it is only 50 minutes away, I got a hotel room, and I'm gonna enjoy myself, and it's gonna be a super fun weekend.
What can folks expect from you this weekend? What is your comedy style?
I would say it's storytelling with, it's about my life and kind of how that's progressed, over the years. It's strange to think of like the things in my life that were going on when I first worked Goonies, when it was downtown, how many things have changed between now and then. So it's very, very storytelling. And then Zach, who's the opener, is way more energetic. I mean, it's kind of yin and yang as far as things go. It's going to be a good show.
Which is a good mix.
Yeah,
you get
for
a little
sure.
bit of everything.
For sure.
Goonies Comedy Club. It's at the American now, right? I think it's changed.
I think the last time it didn't have a name on the hotel.
It's the American now. This is new.
That's
this is new.
That's
the
fine
sign
to me.
is new.
Yes, exactly. For me, it's it's the Goonies Hotel. That's what I always call it, the Goonies Hotel.
The American, right on South Broadway, next to the Crooked Pint. And
Yeah, I think the
Goonies
Crooked
right
Pint's right in the.
Yep.
In the thing too, so
Yeah.
you can get your drinks and you can get your show, and then you can stumble to your room.
Yes, you can do all of
with
that.
your loved one.
Yeah.
And have
Tommy,
yourself a
thanks
good
so
New Year.
much.
All right,
Thanks
thank
so much for being here.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Good luck this weekend. Have fun in Rochester.
Perfect.
And thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Much more to come here on Midwest Access, including McDonald's has released a much anticipated Happy Meal. Squishmallows, that's right, have made their way into our studio. We'll tell you all about these toys when we come back. Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. Tyler Engel is a McDonald's general manager in Rochester and Albert Lee. Albert Lee. Today he has some collectible Happy Meal items to show us and tell us more about, because some of these were just released.
Yes.
Okay.
These started
the
Tuesday.
Squishmallows.
Yes.
And they're popular?
Very popular.
Because you can collect a certain number, 12 of them?
There's 12 total,
Okay.
yeah.
So we have some that we're showing off here. What more can you tell us about these toys?
Well, kind of in the vein of, what were those ones when we were younger?
The McDonald's ones? I don't remember.
You collect them.
Okay.
They're fun to play with. My kids love them.
My parents never bought me the Happy Meal. I I was very sad about that, but that's okay. I can get one now, and
You
I can
can
get
get
one of
one
those
now.
Squishmallows.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a few different items here, and you said your kids love these.
Yeah.
They're fun and collectible.
yeah.
People like them. And then we have, what are these bad boys?
Well, these are the Kerwin Frost
Oh, this
box.
is an adult Happy Meal.
Yes. So
What makes
since
it
your parents
adult?
didn't buy you these,
I could
you
get
can
the
buy
adult
yourself
version.
these now. Yeah. What makes them different is they feature the McNugget Buddies.
I can collect
which
those.
Are collectible. There's 6 different styles and a secret golden one.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to try to
I
open
do,
one, see if
I
it's a
do.
golden one. I may have staged a golden one. I don't know.
You may have. I don't
We'll-
want to
we'll
rip
see.
it too much here. So what happens if I get a golden one?
You get to collect it. Put it up on your mantle. It's for everyone to
Cooler.
see.
This is heavy.
I don't think it's real gold though.
Well, gold's light, right?
Yeah. So you got a golden
the
one. yes.
golden nugget
Yes.
right here. Okay. So you hope for the golden nugget, and if you don't get it on try one, you can buy 8 more adult Happy Meals, and maybe you'll get a golden nugget.
Call me up. I might be able to stage one for you. And
Oh, this is nice of you to stage. This is cool. So folks collect these, huh?
yeah, all the other ones come with like different outfits and stuff. And you
Oh,
can,
very
yeah.
nice. And what makes it an adult Happy Meal?
It comes
Bigger
with a Big
food?
Mac or 10
More
nugget.
food.
Yeah, a little more
Okay.
food, fries, drink.
All right. So these are brand new. I think the Squishmallows just
this-
released on the 26th.
Yeah, this one though is almost gone. So
Oh, that's right.
pick them up. Supplies
I
are
was
limited.
told we need
so.
to mention that because they do go
Yes,
quick.
they do.
And who is
Kerwin Frost. He's an artist who grew up loving McDonald's and wanted to collaborate with them and
Is he still
bring
around?
back the. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. He grew up with the Nugget Buddies. '88, I think, is when it came out.
Okay.
The Nugget Buddies for McDonald's.
Okay, perfect. And I think we have a commercial that you're running showing off these items, the Squishmallows. The kids love the Squishmallows, and the adults love the adult Happy Meal.
Yes.
What are these nuggets called again?
McNugget Buddies.
McNugget Buddies.
Yes.
So there you go. All right, how are things over at McDonald's? Your prices have gone up, I've noticed.
A little bit, it's trying to keep with the times.
Yeah, I think prices have gone up everywhere.
Yes,
But
yes.
you still have folks shopping, you still have folks eating McDonald's, that's for sure. And these new items are available today for a limited time.
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
and there's only a few left, apparently. I was told that. That's very, very important to mention because you're running out, I think.
Might be the last golden nugget we
Oh,
got.
geez, I'll keep that one.
Yeah.
Then. All right, thanks for being here.
Yes, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you stopping by today. More details on our website, KTTC.com. More to come on Midwest Access, including a look at weather. Oh, that sunshine David was talking about. It looks like it's about to go down. We'll have your first alert forecast when we come back. Plus, Tim Nella is in the house. He's hosting a New Year's Eve event. There he is. He wants to know more about it when we come back. Keep it right here. Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. It's time now for a look at weather.
Yes, we saw the sunshine make its
Yes.
appearance today. One of the first times this week.
That's nice.
So I think it helped me get a little pep in my step
Yes.
this afternoon. At least being outside on the weather patio.
Yeah, you did out there.
Yeah, out there on the noon show. So we're seeing that sunset actually, and we're seeing a nice sunset there.
Look at
and
Lake
a nice-
City. It's pretty.
Right. Lake City looks awfully beautiful right now, and even in Rochester, seeing lots of blues, oranges, and yellows. But temperatures around the region are going to be into the 30s for us here. 41 if you're in La Crosse. We are not tracking any cloud coverage this afternoon. All that dissipated really through the morning hours and into the early afternoon. So we are not tracking anything at the moment besides this cold front that's going to be off towards the north of us in Canada. This should roll on through our region really tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours, bringing us a chance for some snow, so some isolated snow for some more light conditions there. So tonight will be mostly clear and cool. Before we get to the weekend here, we're going to see more snowfall here. That's on light accumulations on Saturday night, really into Sunday morning. And we're going to see some more quiet and mild weather in terms of our temperatures as we head into the new year for us. So tracking this out for you this afternoon, we are going to be seeing winds out of the northwest, a little bit more out of the west. Temperatures will be into the mid 30s as we get into the later morning hours for today. We are going to be seeing a little cloud coverage come in and temperatures into the 30s for us. Temperatures into the morning hours of your Saturday, the start of this holiday weekend, will be into the low 30s. Lots of cloud coverage around us. And then starting into the afternoon hours around maybe 2, 3 o'clock, we're going to start to see some stray some stray snow showers come on through here for maybe some flurries into the afternoon hours. That'll really pick up around 10:30 tomorrow night, according to this latest model run, for some more isolated conditions here around the region. So that's something to keep in mind if you're going to be out and about during the start of this holiday weekend. And we'll see that continue into Sunday morning here along portions of I-90 and south into northeast Iowa. So snowfall accumulations at this point, we are tracking this on our 2 short-term models. There is some agreement here in the light pink between them, really some of our western counties here. But in terms of the snowfall amount, I'm thinking anything less than an inch across much of southeastern Minnesota and northeast Iowa here. So that's something to keep in mind through tomorrow night and into the weekend here. But looking ahead for today, we'll see mostly clear skies and clear conditions and temperatures into the upper 20s for tonight. Tomorrow we'll see temperatures rebound back into around the freezing point where more cloudy conditions and windy conditions. But going through the rest of this week, we will be seeing some more milder temperatures and more sunshine as we get into this coming new year. So that's something to look forward to. Isn't that right, Cammie?
That is absolutely right. David, thank you so much. And speaking of the new year, there are so many different events happening. And you're supposed to sit up, remember? Remember last time you got in trouble for slouching? There.
You are right about that, okay.
I remember that. Tim Nella is here because he is hosting one or maybe 2 of these many events happening around Rochester. So first, let's talk about the Crave event on New Year's Eve. What can people expect?
Okay, so that one is 21 plus, and that one is going to be an event where, I mean, realistically, if you want to go out there and have a good time, there's going to be situations where there's going to be a lot of people out there. I'm going to be moving all over the place. I mean, like, there's going to be music, dancing. So it's just like, if you just want to bring in the New Year's right, come check me out.
And at Crave, it's the rooftop. They have the rooftop over there, and it's enclosed.
It's enclosed. It's enclosed.
So it won't be like super, super cold.
Yeah, it's not gonna be super cold. And then but Aventi Entertainment, they've been around for so long. They do a great job, you know. And like another thing though too. So like, if Crave doesn't work out for you, LC's venue has an event going on too.
Yeah, it's at the same time.
At the same time.
Okay.
So that goes till 2.
Okay.
Crave ends at 1. So once Crave ends.
So we know where people will be walking to.
We're gonna go to LC's, and then my boy Nathan Smooth is hosting that one. So it's just like, and then tonight they got something going on, Fuego Friday.
Yeah.
My boy DJ James Jantz out there DJing. So I mean, like, there's plenty of things going on this weekend.
There are so many different events on Sunday, especially, and the Crave event. There's a cover. $10, I think, though, if you buy in advance.
Yep. So if you buy in advance, and we can put the link up there, and the link's
yeah.
on my Instagram story as well, on my Facebook. So it's $10 in advance, 15 at the door. But yeah, I mean, it's just like. Everybody complains about things not happening, but there's a lot happening.
Yes.
You know, I got a boy, Chris Blades. He's got something going on at Chip Shots that night as well,
right.
too.
Yes, Chip Shots has an event. There are so many different events on Sunday. Almost hard to choose which one to go to.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm going to tell you to go to. I mean, like, if you want to hang out with me.
But especially for people that have kids, we have the Mayo Civic Center as well, having the kid-friendly event beforehand. You know?
Yep. So now, and I haven't really told anybody about that one. I'll also be hosting and emceeing that event too. And so. Sunday's gonna be a long day, so my schedule on Sundays.
Do you have your own chauffeur for the night, or?
You want to help me out? Because like I'm telling you, because I'm a realtor, so I'm doing an open house earlier in the day, and then I'm gonna turn around, go MC that event at the Civic Center, and then try to get home, get ready, go to Crave, and then the next day you got the college football playoffs.
Yeah, and you have the Vikings on Sunday too.
Who?
Vikings.
I'm not worried
That's
about.
Important.
I'm not worried about them.
Well, I am.
I mean,
and they're playing on Sunday night.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll be at Crave Sunday night, so you guys should be at Crave with me.
Will there be a TV for me?
Of course.
Okay, good. All right, reminder quick, one more time, the 2 events that you want folks to come to later in the evening.
Sunday night, New Year's Eve, Crave, I will be hosting that event. That's going to be 21 plus adult event.
What time does it start?
Doors open at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so that goes till 1. And then now after that or during that, depends on what your vibe is, LC Venues has an event going on too. That stays open till 2.
Okay.
And it's all put on by Aventi Entertainment. And this should bring in the new year right. 2024.
Things get bumping over at LC's.
That's what they say. You know what I mean? I'm a little older, so I don't know.
I've been over there.
Have you? I mean, you know,
it's a good time.
I've been there a couple times too.
Yeah.
I did a birthday bash there, so yeah, it's a good time.
A lot going on in Rochester. Tim Nella, he'll be all over the place. You'll probably see him on New Year's Eve, ringing in the new year. Right.
Work hard, be kind.
There you go.
That's what it is.
I like that. Sorry for calling you out on slouching, but.
We're going to talk about that.
All right, we have much more to come on Midwest Access, including some of our favorite moments of 2023. Welcome back. We thank you for hanging around with us for an entire year. 2023 was our first full year of Midwest Access, and here are some of the highlights from this past year. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us live from Target Field for the Twins home opener. I'm Cami Raisler alongside Chief Meteorologist Nick Jansen.
Boy, you couldn't have asked for a better day. Look, we're out here in short sleeves. When the lines are short,
The lines are short.
we gotta take advantage.
All right, here we go. Again, the rock bottom plunge. The fun continues at the Minnesota State Fair. The fair is underway through Labor Day and people have already shown up. Take a look, we're in the dairy barn and there are people waiting in line for the malts, the yogurt, the cheese, the sundaes, and the milk, of course. And it's hot in here too. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. We are live in Lanesboro. I'm Cami Raisler alongside Mr. Tom Overly, and we're at a steak fry.
How lucky are we? I mean, the weather is 87 degrees. It's not raining. We're in beautiful, gorgeous Lanesboro. I get to be with Cami, and there's really good food here. We're having a steak fry.
Yes,
Fillmore
the steak
County
fry has just started.
Fry.
Is it 4:30? Has it started?
When does it start?
I don't even know what time it is. You got a watch on? Let's check out the Calliope again. You actually have to get it started. Is that right?
I need to open a valve here.
Okay, so he's going to open a valve. We're going to chat with Rachel Storley because she's actually going to play properly, a little better than just Mary Had a Little Lamb. And I love your outfit. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
You are so bright. You are perfect on this kind of gloomy day.
I love to be like Miss Frizzle, and I teach at Luther College.
Of it, it's just a really unique experience.
We of course had to play a round or two. It went pretty well. Check out this view. It's not too late to get a tea time.
It's been a great thing, and my husband is the mastermind behind all of this, and I just went with it, and yeah, here we are 4 years later, going strong.
So her husband actually built this. It's on their farm.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's on
Very
our farm.
cool.
Here.
But there's some privacy here too. Let's go take a look inside.
Comfortably, yes.
Yes. It smells so good in here. We actually have a little guest over here. This is Calvin Demers. You're having ice cream. What kind of ice cream are you having?
Rainbow sherbet.
Why'd you pick that one?
Because I wanted to try something new.
Ooh, it looks really good. Is it good?
It tastes like raspberry and it's good.
Yum, and it's really pretty. I like the colors in it. So why are you here hanging out in Lanesboro today?
I was just going for a 4-mile bike ride.
4 miles?
Mm-hmm.
That's a long way.
I did it all the way because I need to get some exercise for my legs. I was going to get some ice cream.
We're playing knocker ball. That's right, I have my friends here, August and Ben. We're gonna play a little knocker ball. Their one question was, can we hit you as hard as we want? I said yes, This is Chad. Am I winning? I was told that you can stay overnight in a jail cell.
Yes.
What?
A restored cell, just like it was in 1869.
Okay. What's your favorite part about owning this unique property?
Oh, just meeting the people, listening to where they come from and what they're all about and why they're here and what brings them to Preston and the jailhouse inn.
We got Nick, Cami, and we got Derek, the intern here. Don't fall in, okay? No promises.
Lay it out there.
Gotcha. Okay. So up. Yep. Boom. There you go. I messed up, man. I had one on. Yeah, I definitely did. We're going up Wild Thing right now. We have Todd behind us. We even got Melissa.
Her first
time on Wild Thing. The worst part of Wild Thing is when you have to ride up the long start. Melissa, are you ready? Yeah. And it's such a beautiful thing. Oh my God.
I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this, Cami. I hate you. Oh my God.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Hank, ready? Ready? Whee!
We're good.
We're good. Look at it. Oh, man.
Are you working hard in there? How how old are you?
7.
7 years old. We're live on TV right
8.
now. Oh, you're 8?
Yeah.
Oh, you did look a little older than 7, I thought. What is your name?
Levi.
Levi, and what animals are you showing in there?
Dairy cows.
Dairy cows. So where is your dairy farm?
In the country.
In the country? What town is it by?
We're renting them.
Oh.
We're renting them.
Oh, that's fun.
I wanna see you do that yummy bear flow. I wanna see you do that yummy bear flow.
When are we gonna hit the...
Oh my gosh. Nick, you're good. Hey. Thanks for coming me up.
Yeah, get up here.
So we'll teach you everything from beginning to how to skate, how to fall, how to stop, and then we'll get through level 1, and then we'll get into how to hit and like actually how to play the game.
Okay. Thank you all. Okay, do we skate in a circle now as we go to commercial break? Is that what we do? Okay, lead the way. I'm just here on the outside, okay? I'm the odd man out here, that's for sure. Are you guys all friends? Yeah. You're all friends, having a good time? Okay, I won't stop you any longer from going to the creamery. Thanks for meeting with me. High five. Good luck, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day, okay? Thanks, ladies, good job. What grade are you in? Are you done with school? Yeah. Okay, what grade are you headed into then? 6th graders. Oh boy, stay out of trouble, okay? We are live at the Lady of the Lake here in Clear Lake, Iowa with Scott Munson, the owner here, baking cookies in parked cars today. So we have some cookies that were put in a parked car that was very hot at about 11 o'clock. And then we have these ones here, they were put in at about 2 o'clock. And I have Megan Zempel here helping me out. I just took the temperature inside this car that's been parked here. Oh, we forgot the oven mitt. Let's see. You can see the temperature inside is 150. So you can't touch the cookies because Megan didn't bring the oven mitt. Hey, these actually, oh, they're not done. But they have been cooked a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely getting there.
Yeah.
I can't touch it. It's way too hot. That gives you an idea of how hot it is.
We had the oven mitt. Did you forget the oven mitt? Okay, I will taste the other ones that we put in at 11 o'clock. They baked for 5 hours inside a parked car in the parking lot. So if this is not a reminder to make sure your pets are not being kept in the car, make sure all your children are out of your car as you head to different places today. Okay, did you try this? Okay. We're not bad.
Yeah, and for
Tom was giving him a bad rap, but I'm actually...
Well, then why did he eat 2? He ate 2.
So he ate 2. Back, we are live at a coffee mill. I'm trying to slow down. Woo! This is good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop for the camera, but we're gonna try our best. Henry's over there. Today we're hanging out at a pretty big waterfall. What did you think of the water skiing squirrel?
It was really cool. Yeah.
Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel. Your next stop you mentioned is in California. Where are you headed?
So we're going to a fair in Turlock, and then we're heading to Alabama. After that, then we got a show in Orlando, Florida, and yeah, that's kind of the end of the travel for the summer, I think.
All right, let's lace up. We're coming on in.
That was terrible.
It's okay, we have wrist guards in case we wipe out.
I need blades.
Woohoo! It's a packed roller rink here today. All right, we're having fun at the Mall of America. Well, here we are. You've probably seen this driving up 52 from Rochester, just south of Pine Island. The big word's scrapbooking. Well, we are inside the store. This is Firefly Farms.
Notice those temps getting down into the low 50s by the time we head towards about 8 to 7 o'clock here tonight. So Cammie, beautiful weather compared to, say, well, last night
It's been really nice.
Last night wasn't too bad. We had to move a couple times though, right? We had to move to the sunshine because it did get a little chilly in the shade. So I think we're a little bit more prepared here tonight.
Yeah, today a little bit warmer than yesterday, so we'll take it. And I can always put my flaps down.
It means so much. I can't even put it to words. I'm speechless. I always look up because it really gets my attention.
Yeah, so we've had some fun here on Midwest Access. And we thank you so much for hanging out with us here from 4 to 5 each weekday. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. All right, let's quickly answer our question of the day. 35% of people say they definitely do this more during the holidays. And the answer is...
Eat sweets, question mark?
We have it.
Clean. Oh, that
Okay,
makes
we actually
sense.
didn't guess that.
Yeah.
Good answer.
answer.
All right, good to know. Hey, quickly we want to remind you of many of the New Year's Eve events that are happening around Rochester, Austin, Albert Lea, and beyond. Here are some of them. We have a whole list on our website, KTTC.com. We also have one more page here. We also have one more page to show you. There are so many things happening as we are ringing in the new year this weekend. Hey, your News at 5 with Mr. Noah Kaplan is after the break. Thank you so much for joining us on Midwest Access, and Happy New Year. We'll see you next year.
Coming up on KTTC News today at 5, a national fitness challenge, how the Med City and Mayor Norton received the highest honors. Plus, remembering Gene Iden, a longtime music teacher in Rochester and a Minnesota Music Hall of Fame inductee. But first, problems being brought to the forefront about one nursing home facility in Red Wing, how MDH is stepping in. Your 5 o'clock news starts right